I finally got the updated version of Path on Titans downloaded and uploaded and all of this and that. So hopefully everything goes according. Okay, awesome. So it sounds like as long as I don't have my microphone all the way in front of my face, I actually come in pretty nice and clear, so that's nice. Alrighty, if you want to be a part of my live stream, all you gotta do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, send me a friend request here on Path of Titans, and you could appear in my live stream. Let's go ahead and accept a couple other friend requests. This game is almost always better to play with friends. Ooh, and we've got Liquid, who's playing Path of Titans. I don't know what server they're on, though. Alrighty. Let's head over to the community servers and pick one. Let's see. I want to go down to favorites. Shout out to those of you who were watching me on, what was it, my last live stream where I took on the New Era map. I'm sorry, I don't think I'll be doing that one again. That was way too much PvP and I was not ready. Okay, so it looks like both of my favorite maps, Gondwa, well, I won't say Riparia is my favorite. It is better for semi-aquatic dinos, but it looks like they are pretty full right now, so let's see if it'll let us just do multiplayer and we can choose a map. Hopefully we don't have to undownload anything, because if I wanted to get back on a server, I'm gonna have to re-download everything, and that's gonna easily take like 20 minutes to half an hour with my internet speed. So maybe I don't have to undownload anything. Okay. So far so good. Now, unfortunately, this will not be a modded server, at least I'm pretty sure. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, well, somebody from the last stream requested that I take on the T-Rex. This is my Tyranno Titan, which is not your classic T-Rex. I don't think there is a classic T-Rex, but we'll just take a quick stroll and kind of refresh our memory. Give you a nice preview of the dinosaurs that are available on non-modded servers. Oh yeah, that's right, they just updated the Thal. I definitely want to give this one a try at some point. It looks pretty nice. Hey, it's Jessica. Thank you so much for joining. Unfortunately, the modded servers are all full, and I'd be waiting quite a while just to get in. Okay, so this is the Tyrannosaurus. I think it was you who was asking to see this model during my last live stream. And it looks like this one is the Rex version. Really good on damage. really good on defense. Land speed's not the best. Survivability, I'm not really liking the odds of that. Recovery is none too better, and water speed, these dinos are not meant to swim, that's for sure. But let's take it through the roars and the different animations. Sleepy boy. Look around. Oh, doing a little stretch. Friendly shake. But I heard that T-Rex is allowed to breathe underwater. No. Not this one. I don't think... No, okay, so I know some people call T-Rex of the waters, and that's fully aquatic, so that's the one who is in the water all the time. But even that one has to come up for air at some point. Excuse me. Unless you're in a modded server, all of these dinosaurs need to breathe air. Alright, and those were the animations for the T-Rex, or I guess the Tyrannosaurus, in the Rex variety, which it has, it looks like 25% knockback resistance, so that's nice. Then we have the other variety, which has got 3% attack damage. And the last one is 10% fracture damage. Favorite diets? You mean dinosaur? I'm partial to the herbivores. The Miragaia that I have right here is a forager. So a lot of the questable items that are on the game, this dinosaur can actually eat. So I'm not having to kind of run around and to try and find one berry bush. Same thing with my Struthy. Let's see if we can get in a little closer view. But yeah, I do like the herbivores, and I know earlier you were talking about the long-necked dinosaurs. So let me show you what the options are for the herbivores. We've got your classic Triceratops variety here. And then this is about as close as you're going to get to the long-necked dinosaurs on the regular beta game. But this is the Amargasaurus. It's got some pretty nice adaptations. I like the spines. This thing is incredibly slow though. But I will take you through the emotes here so you can hear how cool it sounds. Whoops. And I do actually have one of these that I'm working on growing. Talking about the big ones, not the small ones. So this is about as big as you're going to get for the long-necked dinosaurs on the non-modded servers. All of the modded servers are currently full, so we would have to be waiting until somebody dies or logs out in order to get in. And when a server surpasses the amount of people it's meant to hold, you will be put on a wait list. And I once spent like an entire hour waiting just to get in. So I'm not going to have the live stream playing while I'm just sitting there watching, looking at a loading screen. My internet is also not the best, so it'd probably take double time for me. There's the iguanodon. They've got the thumbs. Whoops, let me go back. They've got the crazy knife thumbs. And with the right build, they will mess you up. So, if you want to take on one of these guys, definitely bring in another person to help you out. Do a little bit of a tag team action. You can buy this game on mobile. I know that. I don't know how much it costs, but there are people who have this game on their phones, and that, personally, I think that's pretty cool. I don't know how the mechanics go. You'll have to check it out for yourself or take a look on YouTube, but it's definitely possible. And I'll just say the Miragaia is my favorite. It sounds cool. It's great on damage. Land speed is decent. Defense is decent. But it just sounds so cool to me. Especially this one. But I do already have a Miragaia, and she's my favorite. Then we've got your classic Stegosaurus. The Struthi is pretty much a prehistoric ostrich. But they sure can run, that's for sure. So getting out of danger real quick is pretty easy. Okay, Jessica, I will be right here. Okay, and that's it for the unmodded list of herbivores. And then we've got your classic carnivores here. But I do know that if I go in as a single player for the Tyrannotitan or any of the Rex families, they are prone to be a kill on sight target. So if I spawn in a baby T-Rex and another player finds me, I will most definitely be killed on sight. In my opinion, there are way too many Rex varieties in this game, especially on the unmodded multiplayer servers. And I kid you not, they are everywhere in mega packs, between 4 to 6, 8 at most that I've seen. Not a whole lot of people like them. And this right here, this is the Tylosaurus. This is what a lot of people like to call the Rex of the ocean. It does really good on damage. But even these need to get a breath of air on occasion. Can't say I've been in too many Tylo fights, but they are definitely a force to be reckoned with. Here is the Tyrannotitan. This is one that I have. This is also another kill on sight, so it's best if you do get this game and you do want to play as the Tyrannosaurus or the Tyrannotitan, that you have a buddy who is of the same kind with you. This game does give you perks for being in groups depending on which skills you equipped with your dino. In which case, I think one of them, at least for the Tyrannotitan, is if you have another Titan or another Tyrannosaur in your group, both of you get a speed and damage boost. So that's why you'll rarely ever see these traveling solo. And then we're back to the Achillevator, which is basically the tank of the raptor group. Okay, well, no worries. The live stream will still be going on. There's a chance it'll still be going by the time you return. So with all of the Thous that are most likely going to be flying around in the air and attacking everybody, let's see here. This one's still just a juvenile. And I am trying to grow this one. I do really like my DASP. However, I don't know if I'll be able to get into a group with anybody. So let's just go back to the original program and go for the Miragaya Monday. Also, quick shout out to Jessica's brother. We will call him Ghost. I don't know if he is on the live stream or not. Hopefully he is. That would be pretty cool. Otherwise, Ghost, I hope you enjoy this game. If you have the chance to get it and take a look at it, feel free to send me a friend request. I have the numbers for that in the description of this live stream and other ones. Be really cool if we could play together. I'm thinking about possibly changing things up and doing a fan shout-out Friday, where if you play Path of Titans and you see my live stream and you decide to subscribe to my YouTube channel, all you gotta do is just leave me a comment, let me know that you subscribed, and you will be on my fan shout-out list in the next upcoming Friday. Bonus points: if you happen to be playing Path of Titans when I'm doing my live stream, you can join me and let me know what you got going on. Could even appear on my live stream. I heard somebody. I think somebody was just heading to the... Yeah, somebody was just heading to the home cave. Okay, I am gonna go visit the hot springs. This dino needs some water. Alright, decent amount of people online today. I should have no problem running into people. Can't tell if I heard a player or if that wasn't. Was that a player? I can't tell. Okay, Jessica. It was awesome having you over here on the live stream. I hope you have a good rest of your day. think I'm definitely hearing a player. I don't know what, though. Better not be a Meg. Megalodons are just a little too... Okay, that was not a player. But yeah, Megalodons are just a little too speedy for me to catch up to. Although we both have a Venom build, so, you know, they bite me, I inflict them with Venom also, and if they do it to me enough times, then I can land a few attacks, can even get them with paralysis. I think I will move just a little bit closer to my TV, though. There we go. Now I can actually see where I'm going. It's kind of important for a game like this. You know, I don't remember there being little cubbies and crevices like this. Wouldn't it be a bad spot for a baby to hide in, though? Might end up getting stuck. Okay, is anybody here? Oh, I don't think anybody's here yet. Fine by me. And yet somehow, nowhere here are there any hotspots. Oh, wait. Yep, never mind. Grand Plains. Oh, turtle. Everyone is so friendly here. Let's hope so. Let's go check on the Miragaya nest. Oh, shoot, I made a wrong turn, didn't I? That's a cliff. This might be a mistake. Ouch. Okay, not bad. Turtle would have kept on me. What kind of sound was that? Is that a special sound for the albino critter? I've never heard it before. Well, I guess the game did just update. I don't need to hunt the albino critter. Are you kidding? Dude, why are turtles coming after me? Well, at least I'm faster than them at a walking pace. You know, no, the albino critter's all the way up there. Stop and get us a snack. I love the Miragaia, but walking speed is pretty slow. Oh, I think somebody else is here. Ooh, what do we got? Bars. Okay. You do what you want to do, pal. Bars can take lots of damage. Did you find my nest? Oh. Baby bars. No, okay. They don't want to be my friends. Bummer. Where did my nest go? Oh, my nest is over here. Ah, here it is. How we doing? Oh, cool. Still full. I've got nothing to place down. That's fine. Sorry, Mira, we're waiting for a third. Okay, no problem. Let's see, what do I even have for quests? Bones. I do remember there being a pile of bones somewhere around here. But I'm really lost. Oh well, there's nothing really exciting going on out here. Well, Sand Caverns is not that far away. Oh, that must have been the third they were waiting for. Gonna pass through Sand Caverns and head over into the ever so famous Salt Flats. Just a reminder, I do have my Aldoran friend code in the description of this live stream if you want to hop on and show up in the live stream video. You can. Gonna have to find me though. Green Hills is next door. Okay, salt flats should be coming up pretty quickly. Guess I could have gone the other direction. Mirror guys are also not really good climbers. You know, I feel like a really cool mechanic for the game should be if the water quality is low, any fully aquatic or semi-aquatic dinosaurs should end up taking on some kind of health damage the longer they stick around. Oh, there is somebody over there. But yeah, I feel like if the water quality is down, especially or for freshwater pools, if you have a semi-aquatic and you're hanging out in there, I feel like your health quality should go down. Hey, vampire girl. It's no good. You're only fashionably late. So everybody else just got there early. No, just joking though. Not a whole lot has been going on. Modded servers were full, so unfortunately, I didn't want to keep everybody waiting for the live stream, just so I could get in on the modded server. So I went into the multiplayer servers, and I've just been chilling there pretty much. trying to find people, trying to find fights, trying to team up with other people. So far, I've only ran into 2 bars, Barbosas, I think is what they're called. They're kind of similar to the Iguanodon, but way more chunky. And their defense is unmatched. But they were waiting for a 3rd person to come in, so I was like, okay, no problem. I'll just mosey on. So I decided to check out what's going on at Salt Flats. Usually there's always something going on at the Salt Flats. And if I die, then we'll see if there's any more room on the modded servers and jump on there. Okay, so the Thaldronius has gotten a TLC. So, if you guys remember during one of the previous live streams, I turned it into a short video. This little baby Thal kept dive bombing into me, and he was like doing no damage whatsoever while I was on my DASP. Well, they can do bleed now. If they have a land build, they can fight you on the ground and actually do some damage. You get enough of them together doing that. You wanna go pick no? Nah, you don't want it. But, yeah. If you get enough of them together, and they're crawling around on land, they can actually do damage. However, I think their dive bomb only works in aerial combat. So, if you've got any Hatzegopterus, you better watch out. Boy, for once there's no party going on in the Salt Flats. You're okay. I just want to get a look at that corpse and see what kind it is. Oh, somebody killed a Rex of some kind. Good for them. And another one. Boy, where is everybody? The one time I'm out here, ready to battle, Nobody's here. You want to give it a go, Hats? Oh, you're questing. Must be a young one. Playing the Hatzegopterus for the first time or something. Well, there's somebody. Nothing in the multiplayer's about third partying. And that's why you should work in pairs. Okay. I'm gonna stick to it. I'm gonna stick to it. I said if I died, I'd log out and check out the modded servers. I do really, really like the modded servers. So hopefully there's one that has an opening. Please wait a minute before refreshing again. Okay. Oh, shoo. Those are still... You want to try one at some point soon? Yeah, all you gotta do is just, let's see if we can get into this one. All you gotta do is just choose one. Each modded server does typically come with rules that you must follow, otherwise certain periods of time if you get found out. But all you gotta do is just download the mods, and you know, you can take your time, do other stuff while everything's downloading, and then it just comes down to character selection. So I've got some thoughts. The Miragaia, I really, really want to do of Miragaias or something like that. but I don't think a whole lot of people really like the Miragayas, which is pretty sad because you get enough of them together, they can do some good damage. Um, and I do think there's also a hide, a skin type that you can put on your Miragaya to kind of not allow for friendly fire. Like, if you accidentally swing your tail too close to your teammate and your teammate gets damaged, it kind of reduces the amount of damage because they're your teammate. So I'd really like to go herd of Miragayas. I think we could actually take down some apexes if we did that, for sure. And I'd love to make that, like, be a part of the Miragaya Monday. So if you want to take down some apexes with me, and you want to give the Miragayas a try, send me a friend request on the Alderon games for Path of Titans. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave a comment letting me know you want to be a part of the Miragaya herd, and then I can actually invite you guys in. So that way you don't have to randomly spawn somewhere in the world. You can actually spawn in my nest, and you would be related to me, to my dinosaur. But with that comes the perks. You get an accelerated growth rate. You also get a measure of defense protection, I think it is. And it also boosts my attacks so I can protect you guys. And then whenever you see I'm online, we can work on growing your Miragaya together, get them fully grown, and then assemble the pack and take them to Salt Flats. I don't know about Grand Plains. If we can do this routinely, though, then I can see us heading to Grand Plains. I think it would be Salt Flats, then Green Hills, then Grand Plains. You know, once we get good at it. Honestly, I think that just sounds like a delightful time. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, subscribe, send me a friend request. I do have the numbers in the description of this live stream video. And be sure to leave a comment so that I can actually know who wants to be doing what, or who wants to see what, who wants to be a part of the Miragaya herd. Yeah. Oh yes, and anytime you see I'm playing Path of Titans and you want to work on growing your dino, all you got to do is just tag me in the global chat. Let me know if you are carnivore or herbivore, and we could do a little bit of questing, so that way I can help you grow your dinos up to an adult. However, I have been playing the modded servers lately, so it might be a little bit more difficult to find me if you don't have all of the mod packs downloaded that I do. In my case, I have these downloaded and I'm just waiting for the remaining few ones to finish. It says I'm in queue position 1, so now I'm quite literally waiting for somebody to die, and then I can spawn in. I think. Either they have to die or they have to leave the game. So hopefully things will keep going speedy. Secondly, because I play Path of Titans so frequently as of late, I would like to add a Fan Shoutout Friday, where if you are subscribed to my YouTube channel and you have friended me on Path of Titans, I will do a video shoutout, And if you happen to be online, then we could do whatever you want to do. Okay, go to the hotspots. I'll probably die a few thousand times, you know? But yeah, if you just want a quest, you know, it's a fan shout out day. I'd like to do something that you guys want to do. And now, at this point, I feel like I've been rambling. I don't know, what are you guys' thoughts? What do you think in the chat? Rambling is good. Maybe. Sure would be nice to have things to talk about, though. Welcome back, Jessica. We are finally trying to wiggle our way into one of the modded servers. And right now we are in queue position 1, waiting for everything else to finish downloading or installing, and quite possibly for a player to die or log out, because the server is still full. It must have been newly refreshed. I took the Miragaya over to the salt flats to try and challenge a couple dinos, and I ran into a couple. So in the game, they're called the Picno, but they are the Carnitors. They are, I'd call them a medium weight class dinosaur. Can run for days. But I ended up getting stuck between two of them, and they munched me. So yeah, one Miragaya is, you know, it depends on who you're going against. But 2 or 3 Miragayas, that's trouble. So I was just going over saying I would love for there to be a group of Miragayas, a herd of Miragayas, to take to the Salt Flats, then Green Hills, and then afterwards Grand Plains, once we're all good enough and we understand how to fight using the dino. I think that would be fun. Otherwise, I'm just waiting to get into the queue. Yeah, for any of you who are watching, is there a particular dinosaur you'd like to see me cover? Since these modded servers give you expedited growth, I can try something I haven't tried before. Provided I can actually get in. Hey, we got 7 people on here. Awesome. Maybe a long next. A long neck. I know what you mean. Raptor. There are quite a few different raptors on the modded servers. I don't think I have any. I do have one of the long necks, but they move slow. Like, I'm talking about snail mail slow. Mm-hmm. I mean, they sure do look cool, though. It's kind of funny, though. Their sprinting speed is like our walking speed. They don't, even as a baby, they're not that fast. I honestly don't think they could have survived on the regular multiplayer servers. If anybody were to find one of those, they would be munched in like 3 bites by any creature, just with how slow they are. I think for attacks, you can only really use stomps and tail attacks. There's one of them that swings its head around, which sounds very concussive, but that's what they decided to give it. Oi, come on. Q position 1. Also, will somebody tell me how my sound quality is? I don't have my microphone down low by my chin anymore. I have it higher up, just a little out of sight of my eye, and I'm wondering if I sound clearer, more crisp. Sounds good. Okay, awesome. So I do have these mods. At this point, it's pretty much a loading screen more than anything, and I'm just literally waiting for somebody to scoot out of the game. And I think this one is Riparia. The other one was Gondwa, but it had one extra player in there, so I was like, I'll take the lesser of the two. If we can't seem to wiggle our way in there in the next, I'll give it 10 minutes or so, then I might just hop back on to the other one, the multiplayer. Imagine a live stream just being waiting in the queue for like the entirety of the live stream. I don't want to do that to you guys. At least now, though, I can actually read some of those pictures. Kind of. I may game Friday, so... What does that say? So much happening this week. Oh, no worries. Life always comes first. How many of you who are watching the live stream also play Path of Titans? I'm curious. Yep, I know you do, Vampire Girl. Because I got you into it. We've got a few different people watching. That's awesome. How many of you play Path of Titans? I know Vampire Girl does. Oh, by the way, for those of you who just joined, if you want to be a part of my live stream, I do have my Alderaan friend codes in the description of this video, as well as other live streams. I want to get into some shenanigans, and I also want to create a Miragaia herd. If that sounds like something you're interested in, send me a friend request and leave a comment, Miragaia, on any one of my YouTube videos, as well as your Alderaan friend number, and I will send you the friend request, and if you happen to be online, I will also send you a Miragaia egg invite. That way you don't have to search for it, create a new one, and try and survive the big bad world alone. I want to take down some apexes, but just one Miragaia can't do it. If we're in a herd, though, that'll be some trouble. Oh, come on, somebody has to die at some point. Okay, well, I'd appreciate any chit-chats, any questions or comments, just so that way we're not all sitting in silence, you know? But if the rest of you watching my video play Path of Titans, what's your favorite dinosaur? Vampire Girl likes the raptor. Awesome. Let's see, it's not in the game yet, unfortunately, but I think the Suchomimus kind of is my favorite dinosaur. It's definitely better in a group. Yeah, everybody's favorite dinosaur. Everybody who's watching the live stream. But yeah, my favorite dinosaur has to be the Baryonyx. I just really like the way how it looks. Its skeletal structure is pretty cool. But I think the Suchomimus is the Baryonyx. They just, I don't know, perhaps copyright reasons couldn't call it that, or maybe that they're using the Latin name for it. But I really like it. Okay. Well, I'll say it's been about 10 minutes. So back to the multiplayer it is. And I think this time... Let's do Riparia this time. $25 mods to unload. Are you kidding? Oh, they go fast. Okay. No joke, that was a little concerning at first. I thought we were heading into the new era one, and I don't like that map. Okay, so let's see, we've got my Struthy. Could get in and out of danger pretty quick. I have a baby Dasp, which that's going to take me a little bit of time to grow. I've got my own Pycno. This is also known as the Carnotaurus. But for games, this game is called the Pycno. I've got my baby Spino. Oh yes, that's right. I do have a Tylosaur here. Yep, and then I've got my little baby Sarco. It'd be nice if I could grow that one. The Kentosaurus, or Kento, is pretty similar to the Miragaya in terms of the amount of damage it can inflict, but I think it's closer to a Stegosaurus. I don't think we could add any kind of poisonous barbs or anything like that. And then I've got my Suko. And there's the Surprisingly, the Kilobator's not that fast. But I kind of feel like going into the water. So let's break out my little baby Sarco. And of course, Big Tree Overlook is a hot spot. What's this? Jellyfish! A cuttlefish bone? Oh. What am I supposed to do with this? That's right, Riparia also got updated. I'm hearing something. Let's check out our quests real quick. Find abysmal depths. Track down and kill specified critter. Collect cinnabar moths. Hunt or be hunted. Cinnabar moths. Those have to be on trees. Interesting. Let's see what it's like underwater here. Oh, this is new. Colorful shell. Yeah, interesting. He's got some bluefin, bluegill. Little snacky snack. Okay, so where am I at? Volcano Islands. More cuttlefish bone. I wonder if those are food items for some critters. Let's hopefully do a quick look out. So if the cinnabar moths are on trees, don't they appear on specific trees? Well, I'll have to check that one out right there. Maybe that's what I have to look for. There might be another player on this island. What's this? Charred wood. Is that all it's for? Charred wood? There's nothing else on there? Very interesting. Let's go check this one out over here. Any different? No, it's the same. Okay. So there are a few new quest items. That's cool. Can the cinnabar moths be on any tree? I feel like in some other videos I've seen, cinnabar moths tend to be in the redwoods, which would be over in around Cedrus Forest or Woolami, I think. Perhaps I'm getting my areas mixed up. Oh wait. Obsidian chunk! Huh. Well, this is different. What is this? Oh. You guys hear that too, right? Oh. It's the obsidian chunks. Wow. That is so different. And now we've got mushrooms actually growing on the trees. Oh, I might have to spend a little more time in Riparia. Charred wood. Something sounds like wind chimes. Hey! IP Gaming, how's it going? We are checking out Riparia after the new update. I'm on my baby Sarko. Wait, these are the cinnabar moths! Oh, they're pretty. Okay, cool. So now we know where to look for them. I actually live in the US, over on the West Coast, and we do have cinnabar moths. They are really pretty to look at. Okay, for a second, this white log, it looked like a leg. Like a new carcass leg. Got some more mushrooms up there on top of the log. Nice. So they're kind of treating volcano, or I guess Volcano Islands must have had a recent eruption with the update or something? 'Cause I don't know how else to explain these updates. Like, there were obsidian chunks, charred wood, cuttlefish bone. Not that I think that has anything to do with it, but listen. This is sounds coming from the obsidian chunks. Like, how cool is that? And, okay, looks like I see some more cinnabar moths, which is what we're after. Come on, you can do it! Very cool. Okay, we've only got 9 out of 10. Oh, there's another one. This all just sounds super cool. Can we not go up and over? Darn. And I think there's the last one we need. Might take some fall damage. Ooh. A little baby alligator should not be over here. But this should be it for the cinnabar moths. Ooh, wait a minute, no! Wrong button. Okay, so we got that one. What new ones do we have? Oh, starfish. Here's the one for charred wood. I think that's so cool that they added obsidian chunks to the game. Oh yeah, and then this is new. Colorful shell. I didn't realize I had a quest for this one. Ooh, shark. Kelp shark. Yeah, I'll take that. Be good eats. I don't really need to get it. Ooh. Here we go. We've got... Wait, I have a quest for starfish and it won't let me pick it up. Strange. Sometimes it's difficult to hear in the water, and so you don't know if you're alone. Or if somebody's just drifting behind you. Or up ahead. You're not gonna know until you see them. Quest for sea stars. Don't I have that? Okay, so it says shellfish and it has the picture of a sea star. That's not confusing. Okay, let's wrap this up. Now I can get the cuttlefish bones. By the way, has anybody ever gotten a quest for these? I have never gotten a quest to collect those. Also, does anybody know what a cuttlefish bone actually is? Like, oh, there's only 3 per spawn? Wow. I know it's often sold for parakeets and other birds as a way to help them grind down their beak, but like, what is it? I suppose I could Google that later. Ooh, we are not alone. I hear it on another island, though. Aw, you didn't even pay attention to me. It'll beep. Got you. I think. I don't think. Nope, didn't even care. I am just a baby after all, though. Okay, so I ran past something. Oh. Look at that. That's new. Just a pile of bones. But with a skull. Wow. I've really been working on Riparia. Too far. And too far. I do have the chat turned on, by the way, so if you guys want to send me a comment or you see something, you pointed it out, like I passed a questable item, let me know and I'll check out the chat. Mushrooms. Are the cuttlefish bones shoreline only? Oh. This is new. Are they going to start doing that for the turtle shells? What was that? No idea. Boy, is it ever quiet in Riparia? Like, so much ambiance noise. Which I'm not, I am complaining, but, like, does the wind ever stop blowing? They might be doing that for the turtle shells now. What about you, those on chat? In the chat? Have you played Riparia yet? Have you seen its new changes and updates? Gotta let my dog go in one moment, please. And I will be right back. Okay, and I'm back. But yeah, I'm curious, how many of you have played the Reparia map after the updates? Because it wasn't just Thou, well, no, it was Thou who got the TLC. And probably the biggest change, but I have not been on Reparia for a hot minute. Is that a dinosaur noise? Or are questable items just making noise now? As I was saying, I don't typically play Reparia. It's not my go-to. I much prefer Gondwa. But I'm kinda liking this. Oh, what's this? Is this a thing? Oh, it's a burrow. It's a critter burrow. Sure is a lot going on up here. Excuse me. Okay, so this is where all of the cinnabar moths are. What's with all of the bones? I'm still looking for the cuttlefish. We've got some more obsidian chunks. Oh, okay, nice. Nice little water puddle. Gotta make sure nobody else is in here. Okay, well, the hunt for the cuttlefish bone continues. That one was charred-wood. I'm thinking cuttlefish bone must spawn along the waterways here. Oh, there's some. Oh, you're kidding. I only need one more. Oh, that one's a turtle shell. Ooh, a new tree? Hmm. Ooh, finally! There they are. A little more quiet in here. Makes me wonder what else got to change. Oop, and a turtle. Yoink. Sorry, buddy. I got to eats. I think I'll just cruise around and kind of see what there is to see over here. Been all throughout Volcano Islands. Kind of. Like, I wonder what else is new. Oh, there's my dangerous critter. Well, that's what I get for trying to use fine movement in the water. Doesn't exactly work like that. I need to relearn this character. I have not played the Sarco in such a long time. Literally kept on getting munched on when I started getting him in the waters. Oh. Well. Okay then. That was, pretty easy. I don't need a sea turtle. You get to live today. I believe that is an NPC critter. And they will follow you onto land. Oh wait, no, this is a quest giver, isn't it? Yep, it's a quest giver. Okay, we're safe. Alright, well, perhaps I will park this Sarco and leave him to come back another day. Is this a okay, it is. And kind of end the live stream there while I do some exploring myself and kind of learn Reparia again. And how to play the Sarco. Plus, the live stream has already been going on for 2 hours, so I think that is good for today. Okay, just a recap. If you guys want to start a Miragaia herd and do Miragaia Mondays, reach out to me, send me a friend request over Path of Titans, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you'll know when I am going live. If you're interested, I might start a Discord for Miragaia Mondays. I think it would be really awesome to do a herd of Miragaias to take down some Apexes. If you take a look at their damage stats, it most definitely can be done. Alright, I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.